Hey everybody, this is David Barthoff with your 3-minute interview, where you can learn more about your Republican candidates in about 3 minutes. Today I have with me Nichole Missino of Springfield. Welcome.
Hi Dave, how are you?
Good. Nichole, tell everybody today what you're running for.
I'm running for the state representative seat in the 165th district, which includes Springfield, Morton, Media, Upper Providence, half of Marple, and a little section of Swarthmore.
Okay. Nichole, tell us a little bit about yourself.
I live in Springfield currently. I'm a Delco resident, lifelong Delco resident. I live with my husband and my 13-year-old son.
And you are a small business owner.
I am. So I own Giovanni's Media Barbershop right in the district.
And that's kind of how you got into politics. Why don't you tell our viewers today what kind of happened to you and your barbershop?
So when the pandemic hit back in 2020, my barbershop was deemed to be closed. We were 2 weeks to flatten the curve, and we did that. After 2 weeks, it got to be where my employees weren't getting any money. I tried to find funding for them. The unemployment was non-existent. So, they were going to be starving. So I decided to open my doors. We opened our doors at 10 weeks in. And I was never really political until this happened. I was always registered as an independent. I registered as a Republican because the Republicans in the beginning were the only ones that were really willing to help me and to stand by my side. So I opened my business at 10 weeks in, and we were super busy, and we had people coming from other states to get their hair cut, from across the state to get their hair cut. So that's really how I got into the political world, and then I started really paying attention to what was going on with my son at school. Started speaking at all the school board meetings, attending all the school board meetings. I did a write-in last year to be on the school board. I did get a decent amount of votes in 3 weeks. So here I am now running for the House seat in my district.
Great story. Once you get involved and once you get elected, we're going to have some issues we're going to deal with. Tell us what your number one issue is going to be once you're elected.
So right now, inflation is a huge part of what's going on in America, and I would really like to focus on what can be done with inflation. The gas is up, the groceries are up. I went to the grocery store 2 days ago and I spent almost $400. So, I think those issues are huge and they need to be rectified within the state. And I feel like I can actually help and work with other legislators to, rectify the situation.
Great answer. Second important issue. What are we looking at?
So like I said, I got involved with the school, and I was at, all the school board meetings, and there's a lot of unanswered questions that the districts, go when you're at these meetings. They don't answer questions. You don't understand what's going on. So there's a lot within the schools that I feel more parents need to know what's going on in their children's schools.
Wonderful. Last issue. What's the main last issue you're really going to try to focus on?
Once I get into government, I'm going to try to make sure that no government overreach ever happens again. The beginning of the pandemic was really scary for a lot of us, and I feel like the government definitely overreached and they took some of our rights away that they shouldn't have taken away. So I'm going to make sure that that doesn't happen again.
Wonderful. Nichole, thank you so much for joining me today. I think that your district is going to be very lucky to have you.
Thank you.
This is David Barthoff, and this has been your 3-minute interview.